Hello everybody, welcome back to Fat Cracker Homestead. Today we're going to do a sweet potato planting video. So right here on my table you see I got a sweet potato in a jar of water. The water's almost gone, it's rooted. I might try to plant it in my raised bed and see what happens. But I'm going to cut these slips off of it and I'm going to plant them without roots. Now, over here this jar I've been cutting slips off of it. It's been in the water for about a month and a half. And I've been cutting slips off of it every week to get it ready to go in there. So over here I got about 10 slips in this jar. And they're drinking water faster than I can put it in there. So we're going to take them out in the garden in my raised bed and put them in the ground today and see how they do over time. And that way I get a good ground cover on it to hold it over until weather cools off, since it's the end of July. And maybe get some good sweet potatoes out of it. We'll see how it goes. Just to let you know, I bought this sweet potato from my local grocery store, filled it up, 4 toothpicks in it, put it in a mason jar, filled it up with water, had it sit in there, rooted out, and started growing slips. Now I had another one, and that for some reason it went funky and it rotted, so I had to throw it away. It didn't do nothing for me. But this is where we're at now. Let's see if we can get a good crop out of a grocery store bought sweet potato. We'll be right back after we get out to the garden. All right, everybody, now we're out here at the garden. I brought sweet potatoes with me. Now that big one, I'm just going to plant in the center, see what it does. The whole sweet potato, see how it takes out. So I'm going to take it out of the jar. See all the root ball and everything on it. I'm going to go ahead and pull the toothpicks out. Throw them back in here. Some of them might not come out. And then I'm going to just dig a hole and plant it down in there like this with the grow outs on top. Now I went ahead and cut all the slips off the top of it. That's what it was, slips. I'm sorry, I had a little brain fart there. So now this jar we're going to set down here, because we don't need it no more. Now we're going to go ahead and pull everything out of this jar. It's going to be one wadded mess. Put that jar down there. All right. So these are some newer slips here. As you can see, let's set these down. As you can see, there's no roots coming off of them. They're just starting to root. A couple of them are newer. So we'll start with these, and I'll show you a little trick. We'll just lay it down on both sides there. They come down a little bit, probably about a foot. Lay the other one. See if we got any more. Here's one. Take it, lay it over there, and then we'll sort through. Now these are all ones with roots on them, so we'll set them down too at the back. We still might get our trick to work on these, so we'll throw that one over there. We're going to go easy because we don't want to damage the roots. Nice root ball on that one. We'll throw it over there. Easy. There's some more. And we got this was a little bit newer. I'll throw it there. And these two extras, we'll just throw in the center too. So while I got the garden ready, I hilled up two sides and we're going on flat ground in the middle. So I learned a little trick by watching a certain YouTuber. It's called the fork and stick method. Find you a fork and stick, get to the bottom of that slip and just push it in the ground. Then you fill your dirt around it. Come down to the next one, push it in the ground. You put about 1 inch, 2 inches in the ground, let the dirt cover it up. Move this down a little bit. It's a smaller slip, but we'll get it in there. That one wants to come back up with the fork and stick. Now this one's got a little bit of roots, but I think we'll be all right. Just push it down in there. She's ready to go. Now this one, we'll do the same thing. Push it down in there. All it took, cover the roots, because some of them were sticking out. And this last one on this row, push them down in there, let them loose, Cover everything up. All right. So we got one extra one in the middle. I'll go ahead and push it down. See how it stands up there? We'll leave that there. Then I'll walk around to this other side. Push this one down in there. It looks a little weak. It might not make it, but we'll see. Pull this one back over here. Push it down in. Now this one we'll push up. Push it down in there. Pull out. Cover the hole. Push that one down in there. Pull out. Cover the hole. And our last one. As you can see, I planted another basil down here too, so I can save it. So we'll see how good it does. I'll show you a video when I cut the seed heads off of them. That one's doing real good. Hopefully I can get this one to catch up with it. And I got a spare I'm probably just going to throw away. Now we got all our slips and everything in. I'm going to water it. Let me go get the water hose real quick. I forgot to bring it over. And I'll water it with the rest of the video. Alright, I got the water hose. Now we're going to water everything in real good. Get the ground nice and saturated. And hopefully these turn out good. See how good this soil is. Sweet potato pretty much growing everything, so we'll let it do its thing. Let it fill this up, hopefully. Gotta water this basil in. I did that a little while ago. Had to break it up. It was a little root bound, so hopefully it'll come back. These slips all watered in, nice and saturated. Like I said, my sprinkler runs for about 30 minutes every morning, so that'll help it too. We'll water that center one. All right, we got that all watered in. I'll keep you posted, keep doing videos, show you the progress week to week, and see how they look. I want to thank y'all for watching. Actually, we'll hold on. We'll go to the other bed, and I'll show you my okra and how it's ready to come from seed. All right, we'll be back in just a minute. All right, this is my other raised bed. As you can see, if you look at it, this is my jambalaya okra. All these are pretty much gone to seed. Even though she's still trying to put on, I'm going to take her down and get rid of her. Because the okra, it's good okra. We're just done messing with it for right now. Because these okra, you got to pick every day, or else they get woody on you. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plants. All of them with pods on go to seed. So that's probably, I give it, if not close to 1,000 seed for my next go around when I do okra again. So what I do is just come in and just cut these off. Because that, like I said, they've been sitting for a while. So they're brown. Let me get close so you can see it. See how brown it is starting to split there? Those seeds are ready to be put up and used for next harvest, next planting season. So we'll cut them. And then I'll come back and cut all this down. And what I do is when I cut it down, let's put these down here. When I cut it down, I chop it up and just leave it in the bed. It feeds the bed. And then whatever good okra I got left, I'll take that in the house. Whatever I don't have, I'll feed to my rabbits. Rabbits like okra. When you first give it to them, they're a little hesitant because they don't really know what it is. But once they start eating it, boy, they love it. They'll go to town on it. Especially when it gets woody. They'll chew on it all day. Cut all these heads off. And like I said, any green ones I got, they'll go to my rabbits. And as you cut them, since they're split, you might have some seeds fall. Like I just had a couple fall there. They might grow out. We'll see. If they do, I'll let them go and see what I get from them. Brown one. Hey everybody. I want to apologize. I had to cut the video short on the okra, but I went ahead and chopped it all down with a machete. My phone overheated is what I record on. I'm about to look at something new to record on that can handle being outside in the heat and stuff here in Florida. Right now it's about 98 degrees. Feels like 105 with humidity and everything. If you're from Florida, you know what it is. But like I said, I went ahead, got all that okra. We fed the okra to the rabbits. The green okra all went to the rabbits. I chopped the plants down, chopped them up, left them laying in there. Maybe in a couple days or next weekend when I do my next videos, I'll show you my Everglades tomato that I got in there. She looks good, and I'm gonna let her go before I need to fill that bed, but I'm gonna let that tomato plant grow and see how good it does. It's my first time having one look that good, so I want to see how it grows out. And you saw the sweet potato. We'll get back to that, see what it looks like next week. Hopefully they stay alive. Hopefully that soil is rich enough to keep them going. But I'll show you, like I said, any fails, any good things, any bad things, you're going to see what happens. And that's the other part. That's my raised garden bed. I got plans to change up my homestead here. You saw the fence video, and it should come out. I think I'm going to release them both about the same time, so they'll both be out there. But that's my chicken coop. I'm planning on tearing that down and moving it to another spot in the yard and possibly turning that whole area into a garden, in-ground garden, and go from there. But I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And please leave a comment. I'll take any comment you got. And good or bad, I'll take it. I know what I look like. I know this looks cheap, but I know it might look shoddy. But it's my homestead. It's how I do things. And it's just the way it is. Fat Cracker Homestead. You ain't farming right. You got the wrong one, bud. Y'all have a good night.